What would you do if your partner finds somebody else attractive or talks about somebody else being attractive? Point blank, go.
I mean, you do that, so I think that's fine in our relationship. I think that's fine. No, I think that's fine.
Cut the camera. What's up, our beautiful people? Welcome back to the LD world, and of course, we're gonna hit you with a little bit of relationship topic today. Mainly Dua. This one's for her, but let us know what you think down in the comment section below because I think it might get real.
Yes, it will.
It might get real, but you guys know what to do before we get started. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, turn on that notification bell. Let's get right into the video. All right, so we were sitting down the other day, doing what couples do, cuddling, trying to stay warm, watching Love Island, Dua's favorite show, and it has grown on me. Guys, I'm gonna admit it, if you don't watch Love Island, you might want to tune into
Always in the beginning of the season, he's like, oh, this isn't a good season. And then like halfway into it, you're like, what's the next show?
I'm guilty. I'm not a reality TV kind of person, but
You like it.
I do like Love Island. But on this episode, we watched one of the couples, they were together. They obviously haven't been in a relationship that long.
Yeah,
but
they're not even in a relationship. New people come into the show, so like a bombshells.
New guys come in to distract the girls, new girls come in to distract the guys.
A new guy came in, and one of the girls that already is seeing another guy started talking about the new guy in front of the guy that she's already with.
Coupled, that's what they call it.
Coupled. They're not in a relationship, but they're coupled up. So
you gotta use the Love Island terms.
They're getting to know each other.
Yeah.
And she started saying like, he has really nice eyes.
Beautiful eyes, he's really
unreal
attractive.
eyes, that's what
she
she
did
said.
say unreal
eyes. Yeah, she was just talking about how attractive he was. He has tattoos, like it's her type, whatever.
Mind you, however, while she was sitting on the guy that she's coupled with, while she was sitting on his lap.
Yeah, and she did say it in kind of like, she was like laughing. She's a very giggly person. She's a very giggly, bubbly person. And he got upset.
He got upset, stormed off, and he was mad for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
But that's not what this video is about. This video is mainly about, we got to talking and we were like, should he have gotten mad? If a girl is attracted, if your girlfriend or wife in our situation is attracted to another guy, is that okay? And not just attracted, is it okay for her to talk about the other guy in front of you? Now, this is a channel where we discuss things openly, so we're gonna figure it out from the brain of a female herself, and hopefully she doesn't ask me, but let's see what she says. So, the first question I wanna ask you is it okay for a girl in a long-term relationship or a married woman to be attracted to the opposite sex? Go.
A quick answer, yes. To be attracted to, yes.
Does it depend on the level of attraction?
Yeah, but I'm not there yet.
That's a different question. Okay.
I'm not there yet.
I'm jumping ahead of myself.
What I'm saying is,
Go ahead.
It's okay to think other people are attractive because let's be real, other people are attractive. We would be lying if
you would be lying. You'd be lying to. We would be lying to you too.
Like there are so many attractive people out there that.
Am I one of them?
It has to be okay. Like.
It's true.
That's just a fact that attractive people are out there.
Yeah.
But it's just the way you go about it that is.
You know what? I agree.
I thought you were smelling me.
That's a whole nother video. But no, I agree. I do think that it's okay to be attracted to the opposite sex. I do think that there is levels of attraction. I'm not gonna jump ahead of myself, but you're right.
Yeah, just finding people attractive is normal.
You know, it's funny that you say that because, and I have my notes here right in front of me. I just checked it. It says that according to Google, I'm not gonna put the specific source because I'm not a scientist. But according to Google, it is perfectly normal to be attracted to the opposite sex. Being married does not turn off your sexuality. However, here's the key word, acting, and I'm not talking about celebrities, but acting on those urges is where things become a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it said acting on those urges, so does it depend, and now we're here, does it depend on the level of attraction? Is there different levels of attraction? Like, oh, that person's attractive, or oh man, good Lord Almighty, I wanna,
See, that's just you having a problem.
Whoa, why are you pointing me out? What
No,
did I do? I'm over here,
I'm saying if people start thinking like that, like,
okay.
I don't think that has nothing to do with like other people being attracted. That's just your mind. You have
Why
a
are you talking about
problem.
me again?
No, you as people.
Okay, we're gonna put that out there. Whenever she says you, she mean people. Because Lance don't do that.
Yeah. No, but like, yeah, if you do that, if you start thinking like you just did, like you just acted, like you are struggling with something within yourself.
Okay. Because that does seem to be a common occurrence, whether it's guys or girls. Okay, one, we already crossed that off. You are going to be attracted to the opposite sex, but there are levels of attraction, like you just said.
But then there's you can be attracted to, or find someone attractive, not
I was hoping you'd say that.
attracted to someone, and
that's the difference.
yes.
That's woo! Let this girl preach, y'all. Go ahead, get it out now. Go ahead.
Like, if I found someone attractive, that's completely fine. And even if you give like light compliments, even if I say it to you, I can be like, oh, he dresses nice. Like,
And I would look at myself and I'd be like, dang, why she didn't let me buy that shirt? But whatever.
No, then you would be like remembering his outfit.
I 100% would. And you know, that situation, as a married couple, we come across that situation often, especially being in a city now. We see so many different kinds of people, so many tourists, so many this and that, where people here, you can tell who's a tourist and who's not because they're dressed up. Right? Alright? Say alright, because I know alright.
Spanish people are so chill.
Yeah,
they will go to the grocery store in pajamas.
Yeah, and you can tell who's a tourist because they're dressed up from head to toe. So there are times where she'll be like, oh, that's a nice outfit, or oh, he looks good in that. And I'm just like, dang, he does look good in that. I need that jacket.
Yeah, and
but
you say it all the time to me, like, oh, I like her jumpsuit.
Yeah, I'm talking about the jumpsuit.
You are. See, this is the mind that I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I am talking about the jumpsuit.
The people struggle with. Yeah.
But, so we do run across that, but levels of attraction, there's a difference between finding that person attractive than being attracted to that person. I want you to go ahead and write that down, y'all. I'm gonna give you a second. I'm gonna drink my coffee, but I want you to go ahead and write that down. Going back to what happened on Love Island, we've already established that it's okay to find somebody attractive. But was it okay for her to talk about how attractive he was right in front of him or behind his back? That's a good question.
So I'm just putting like us in that situation. Like if we just met.
Okay.
And
Wait,
you would have
wait.
stormed off. Like if we were just met.
If we just met.
Yeah.
You think I would storm off?
If I was talking about someone that.
The way that she was?
Yeah.
Okay.
But wait. The way she did it, she went into a little too much details.
Okay.
I will say that.
Yeah.
Like she was like unreal eyes and.
Yeah, using the word unreal was unreal.
And she was just describing him.
She
like
really was.
yeah. So I can understand him being upset.
Okay.
I can understand that. But at the same time, they're not a couple. They're not a couple. They've been talking to each other for 3 days.
Okay,
or
well,
maybe 4 days.
Let's exclude them.
Okay.
Let's talk about couples, whether you're in and let's not use ourselves. let's do it in a sense of whether you're in a long distance relationship.
So long-term relationship or married.
Or not long distance relationship.
But
just a relationship.
But here's where my answer changes.
Okay.
It would be okay if you know your partner. If I know that you can take it.
She's getting kind of deep. I didn't think. But go ahead.
Like,
go ahead.
If I know that you can take what I'm about to say about someone, especially if you're married and you're that secure in your relationship, I don't think it's gonna affect the person like it did in the show. So it all comes down to like how secure you are in your relationship, because a lot of people are okay with like saying other people are attractive and.
But the way that she was talking about him, now not a sense of, oh yeah, he's an attractive guy, so and so. But the way that she was talking about him, do you think that the details that she went to, the words that she used?
Let me ask you this: if we were in the restaurant and I said, "Oh my God, he has unreal eyes," would you not laugh?
Yeah, I actually would laugh. I'd be like,
"This is what I'm talking."
I'd probably be like, where?
No, but this
not in a. You know what I mean? I'd be like, who are you talking about?
Yeah.
Alright.
Or you'd be like, thank you. You would do that.
Yeah. I'd be like, why are you referring to me as he?
So this is what I'm talking about. Like, it depends on your partner, because I know that you would probably laugh at a lot of things that I would say.
Okay.
And also the situation, but I feel like if you're in a long-term relationship, if you're still like worried about your boyfriend going out or any of that kind of stuff, then I wouldn't do that, because then there's like you're not really secure in your relationship.
That's true. So basically what she's saying, if your boyfriend or girlfriend is like me and is very chill and mellow with everything in life, then
you have
go
to
ahead
know
and say
your
it.
partner.
Oh.
That's the bottom line. If you know they can take it and you have that kind of a relationship
if you're secure in your relationship,
yes,
then it's free to talk about it. But if you feel like you haven't worked out those things,
and if you know the other person is like insecure, then don't do it.
Then probably keep it to yourself and talk about it with your homies.
No.
I was waiting until you say something. I was like, she actually agrees.
No, because I was kind of like listening, not listening, but.
Okay.
No.
All right, let's see what else I got for you. Do you think that do you think that it's normal to talk about the attractiveness? Do you think that it's normal to talk about the attractiveness of somebody else to your partner, or do you think that's just society's way of being open about everything?
To a certain level.
Okay. Like level 1, level 2, level 3.
I think it's okay as long as you don't go on the like
deep end.
You should be like that. Or like
I get what you're saying.
Just like complimenting others. Like you can compliment other people, and even if I like something and I'll be like, oh, that's a nice jacket, or I like the way he does his hair, or anything like that.
She does that all the time, because I have my hair grown out, and every time we walk past a black dude, she's like, oh my gosh, she has nice long hair, and I'm just like, okay, I get it. You want me to grow my hair back out?
I mean, yeah, but
just gonna put that out there. Just internal issues for everybody. Internal issues. All right, so let's talk about how to resolve this issue.
Okay.
Okay. From your point of view, these are advices that you would give to young women, young ladies out there who are either married or in a relationship.
Or older people can have problems too.
Yes, you're making me feel bad, but I didn't mean to exclude anybody. But this is your advice. This isn't whether you guys out there would like to take this advice or not. I'm not saying do as an expert.
No.
But let's see what she has to say about it. How would you deal with somebody if I came up to you and I'd be like, hey, Dua, like all seriousness, I'd be like, Dua, I find that person very attractive. And I've been having these thoughts about it, like a different level of attraction. Not just, oh, this person's attractive, but like, hey, Dua, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I find this person attractive. How would you deal with that from your point of view or from a female point of view?
I really don't think that there's anything I could do. And that's just being honest, like.
But not what would you do, how would you deal?
How would you react to if you told me that?
How would you deal with it? Reaction is different from how you would actually deal with the situation?
I mean, it depends on how you are. Like, are you working on it?
Okay.
Like, if you are working on it, then I don't think there's anything I don't think there's anything I could do, but I would appreciate like you telling me that,
Okay.
being open and honest. But at the same time, it's like it's something you have to deal with because it has nothing to do with me. Nothing.
I understand.
But other women would maybe like my advice would be, it's not your problem. Like, you can't. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. I think what you're saying is it's not necessarily the person being attracted to somebody else
drag you down, because like you are who you are. There's nothing you can do. If you have your mind on someone else, what does that have to do with me?
I get that. I get that. But I think that the way to clear that up is to talk about it, to be open and honest about it, because once you talk about it and get it out there, then you can figure out a solution. Everybody's different, every relationship is different. You
asked me how like I would deal with it, not the reaction. That's what I was saying, because I was going to go into that.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll cut that. So what's your...
I would probably just talk to you about like, there really isn't much that, like, what do you mean talk it out? That's what I mean about it has nothing to do with me, even though it's nice of you to come to me and talk to me about it, which I think is the right thing to do. But at the same time, this is your problem to work on. Because
I disagree.
What can I do?
I disagree. I think that a lot of internal problems, when they are openly expressed, then maybe the person on the outside can help come up with a solution.
But
so that's
how?
why.
But the solution
I don't know.
But what is the solution? Tell me that. The solution is for you to get over it. And there's nothing. There's nothing. No, but it's one of those things. It's like when people say like, oh, he cheated because you're not good enough, or you did this, or you didn't dress up, or you didn't look the best, or whatever. It's always the person that's cheating. It's a problem that they need to deal with. It doesn't have anything to do with me. So if you came to me and told me that you find another woman attractive and it's actually a problem, like, there's absolutely nothing that I can do.
I get what you're saying.
Like, I would just be here, okay,
So basically, you can talk it out with your partner, but really it's an internal issue that individual needs to deal with. Because
think about it. If I came to you and I told you that I was struggling with finding someone attractive,
then I would flip this table over and throw stuff around and beat my chest like I'm King Kong, but there's really nothing I can do.
But there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Because it's in my head.
You're right. Okay.
Like, if you don't get it right, whether you get it right or not, like, still nothing that I can do. Like,
okay. And you would kind of transfer that into a long distance relationship as well. So if there's somebody who's like, I feel like my partner is attracted to another female, because we were in a long distance relationship, what would you tell that person who's like, okay, you're in a long distance relationship, you feel like your person's attracted to another female?
You feel or you know? Like, do I feel that you're attracted to other women, or do I know?
Feel.
Okay. So that's not a sure thing.
Okay. So that's a bad question. There's no such thing as bad questions. Just being poorly prepared. So basically, what you're saying is that if, whether male or female, if you are attracted to another person in a relationship, you need to figure out what's going on internally. Because if you're not attracted to your partner, then you and your partner need to sit down and discuss what's going on. Really, like, it's not necessarily your partner that needs to fix something, but what's going on in your relationship to where you feel that way.
But it's also like, it doesn't have to be like that you're attracted to other women and not to me.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was like,
True, okay.
that you're attracted to me, but you're also having problems with being attracted to others. Like, maybe something is missing in the relationship, but still, it doesn't...
That's what I mean by talk to your partner.
Yeah, but that's a whole different... Just because something is missing in a relationship, like...
Can you fix that?
That should be brought up before you even start finding other people attractive.
Okay.
But if it gets to that point, it's like, then yes, it should be brought up, but... I mean, that has to do with like the relationship.
The relationship. So that's just where you need to sit down and have a relationship conversation and be like, hey, I feel like you're not delivering.
You're shaking the table in there.
Because I'm so passionate about
the
the conversation.
I know.
Okay. That's where you need to sit down and have a conversation with your partner and be like, hey, I feel like ABC is missing from our relationship and I'm receiving ABC from somebody else, which is making me attracted to that person.
Yeah,
but if you give me ABC...
But I have to stop you there, because if you're already receiving it somewhere else, you're already cheating.
Which comes to a whole nother video, which we'll talk about that in the future.
But that's why I was saying it's important to bring it up before it gets to that point. It shouldn't get to that point.
Okay. So just... I don't know what to say. You deliver out the closeout, because I don't know what to say from here. So what would your... Let's seal the deal. One answer right here. Were you throwing out money? What were you just doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's throwing out money.
What were you doing?
I was cutting it. I wasn't at the strip club. But what would you do if your partner finds somebody else attractive or talks about somebody else being attractive? Point blank, go.
I mean, you do that. So I think that's fine in our relationship. I think that's fine. No, I think that's fine.
Cut the camera.
No.
Cut the camera, because...
I think that's fine in our relationship, and I think the bottom line for me is you have to know who you're dating and how you're gonna say things if you are gonna say something. Like, you have to know who you're dealing with.
Okay.
Yeah, if you talk about people being attractive, like, that's fine for me. Like, we know the line in our relationship. So for me, that's fine. But other people, like, just know your partner, and the more you know them, the more you know how to talk to them. And that's the bottom line. And if your husband or boyfriend find other people attractive and have problems with it, then I don't personally think I would do anything. Like, that's their problem.
Okay.
I would just give them time to... If they come to you, they obviously are showing effort and they wanting to fix it.
Yeah. Okay.
So I would give them time to, like, you know, figure stuff out. And if they still are finding other people attractive, like it's a problem, then run.
So in this video, we've learned that Bill is not the best person to get advice from, but I'm just kidding.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. You did an amazing job.
Yeah,
You did an amazing job. That's all we got for today. I want you guys, that's kind of an open conversation on how we feel about the subject of what we found. I want you guys to leave a comment below and tell me how you handle the situation, because we may handle it completely different than you do. We may handle it.
I know some couples that, like,
don't say anything
when
at
people
all.
say something, they get mad.
Yeah, I guarantee you there's going to be a lot of people who comment on this video and be like, yo, you need to get a different girl, or you need to get a different guy, so on and so forth. Like, every relationship is different. People handle things a lot differently. So that's why we want you guys to leave a comment below and let us know how you would handle your relationship or your marriage, because we replied to majority of all of our comments, and we want to know what you
Remember
think.
when you told me I talk with my hands?
Because you told me not to shake the table. If you like the video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. We love to have you a part of the family. Turn on that notification bell. We will hit you guys up soon with another relationship topic.
Yeah, comment some good ones down below.
Yeah, comment some good ones down below, but it'll be something kind of related to something like this. We'll see you guys later, dudes.